Hello everyone and welcome back to a better cyber career. Today we are going to deep dive into something that you're going to hear again and again in your cyber career: risk assessments. We'll walk through exactly how they are done using the classic likelihood of the impact model, and then we'll connect it to something bigger: why GRC is not just another cyber niche, but actually the foundation for every single cybersecurity career path. So let's jump right in. So first off, what is a risk assessment? At its core, a risk assessment is all about answering one question: how bad could it be and how likely is it to happen? Every company faces risk: ransomware, phishing, insider threats, cloud misconfigurations. A risk assessment helps organizations decide which risk to face first, how much budget to allocate, what controls to implement. Without this, cyber risk becomes guesswork. Now, here is the risk formula. Risk equals likelihood into impact. Likelihood means the probability of a threat happening. Impact means the damage if it does happen. For example, let's take a phishing attack. The likelihood is high because phishing is constant. The impact is medium, maybe the loss of some credentials. The risk score is medium high. Let's take a ransomware attack on a hospital. The likelihood is medium. The impact is very high because patients' lives could be at risk, millions in damages. The risk score is critical. This structured scoring is what separates professional security from just throwing tools at problems. So next, let's look at how a risk management is done step by step. The first thing you do is you identify the assets. What are we protecting? Is it data? Is it people? Is it systems? The next one is that you identify threats. What could go wrong? Hackers, insider misuse, accidents. The next is that you identify vulnerabilities. Where are we weak? Unpatched software, no MFAs. After that, you calculate the likelihood and impact of this risk happening. You can use data, history, and expert judgment. After that, you need to prioritize the risks. Which risks or which problems should we address first? Next, you recommend certain controls, security tools, policies, or processes to reduce the risk. Finally, you monitor and review. Risks change, so assessments must be repeated. So let's take a look at a real world example. Let's walk through a scenario. Here's a company, an online retail store. The asset is customer credit card data. The threat is hackers launching an SQL injection attack. The vulnerability is a poorly coded web form with no input validation. The likelihood is medium because attacks are common but not guaranteed. The impact is high. There are financial penalties, lost customer trust, and the risk level is high. Next, we recommend the controls. We can implement secure coding practices. We can run penetration tests, and we can apply web application firewalls, which would result in securing the customer data. And that means customers' credit card data will not be leaked. Now, this is exactly how GRC teams provide value. They take technical threats and turn them into business decisions. So let's look at why GRC is the foundation of every cybersecurity career. Let's connect ourselves to the bigger picture. Why does this matter for your career? Because no matter what role you take in cyber, whether it's a pen tester, SOC analyst, cloud security engineer, or even a red teamer, you are always working inside the framework of GRC. Here's why. Pen tester reports inform risk evaluations. SOC alerts are ranked by their risk impact. Engineers design systems adhering to certain standards. And CISOs communicate this risk to the board. So whether you know it or not, GRC is the language of cybersecurity. It connects technical work to business value. So if you understand risk frameworks clearly, you will stand out. You'll be able to explain why something matters, not just how it works. That's how you move from being the person fixing alerts to the person advising on strategy. And that is how careers grow from analyst to advisor to leader. So here's the key takeaway. Risk assessments are the heartbeat of cybersecurity. They turn chaos into clarity and they give business leaders the confidence to act. And GRC, it's the foundation that makes every technical role meaningful. If you are just starting your career, invest time in learning risk, compliance, and governance. It's not just a niche. It's a skill set that you will follow no matter where you go in cybersecurity. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel, share this video with a friend, and comment your thoughts down below.